Urgent Buffalo Bills fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Buffalo Bills updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey Bills fans, buckle up, because today we have some exciting updates, rumors, and insights that could change the landscape of the team heading into the next NFL season. The offseason is always a roller coaster, filled with strategic moves, negotiations, and speculation, but this particular story about a certain wide receiver has been gaining momentum and sparking conversations everywhere in Buffalo and around the NFL. And trust me, what's happening right now could have a significant impact on the Bills' future, so stay tuned because this is one you don't want to miss. Now, let's start by setting the scene. We all know that the Bills' 2023 season ended on a high note, especially considering their impressive run in the playoffs, where they showed resilience and a relentless fighting spirit. But as we all also know, in the NFL, success is fleeting, and teams are always looking for ways to improve, to get better, to be more competitive. And that's exactly what makes this offseason so fascinating. The Bills have been relatively quiet compared to previous years, but behind the scenes, there's a lot happening, and one particular name has been at the center of rumors and speculation: Gabe Davis. For those who follow the team closely, you know that Gabe Davis has become a key piece of Buffalo's offensive puzzle. Last season, he truly stepped into the spotlight, especially with his chemistry alongside quarterback Josh Allen. Their connection on the field has been one of the most talked about topics among Bills fans, a dynamic that has shown flashes of brilliance, producing some jaw-dropping plays, big receptions, and clutch moments that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Davis's ability to stretch the field, to make contested catches, and to deliver in critical moments has made him not just a favorite among fans but also a vital part of the offensive strategy. And what's interesting is that, amidst all the offseason chatter, reports have started to surface hinting that the Bills might be interested in bringing him back, or at least, re-engaging in talks about his future with the team. The general manager, Brandon Beane, who's known for his cautious but strategic approach, has been somewhat optimistic, but also careful not to jump to conclusions. He's acknowledged the importance of Davis in the team's system, emphasizing that they're evaluating all options to make the team stronger. This includes considering whether to pursue a new contract, negotiate terms that work for both sides, or potentially look elsewhere if the circumstances don't align. It's important to remember that contracts in the NFL are complex, often involving not just money but also strategic considerations, team cap space, and long-term planning. The Bills are known for being shrewd in managing their cap, and any decision regarding Davis will likely involve careful analysis of the team's overall roster and future plans. But the fact that the team's leadership is reportedly showing interest in retaining Davis is a promising sign for fans who want to see the duo continue to light up the field together. Now, let's pause here for a moment because I want to emphasize how crucial this situation is. The chemistry between Allen and Davis has been a storyline that's gained a lot of attention. They've developed a trust that's rare in the NFL, a connection that can turn a game around in a flash. If the Bills manage to keep Davis, it could mean continuity for the offense, allowing Allen to keep developing that chemistry and for the team to build on the momentum they've already established. But if, for some reason, Davis ends up leaving, it could force the Bills to look for new targets, new ways to attack defenses, and perhaps even reshape their offensive approach. And speaking of offensive weapons, the Bills aren't just sitting idly by. They're also keeping a keen eye on the free agent market, scouting for potential upgrades that could complement their existing roster. One name that's been thrown into the mix is James Cook, the talented running back who's been making waves in Buffalo since his draft day. Cook has shown flashes of brilliance, with his versatility, speed, and ability to catch passes out of the backfield making him a perfect fit for the Bills' dynamic offense. His ability to pick up yards on the ground and create big plays in space could add a new layer of unpredictability to Buffalo's attack. The potential signing of James Cook is not just about adding a talented player, it's about strategic depth. Running back is a critical position, especially in today's NFL, where teams seek multi-dimensional players who can do more than just run between the tackles. Cook's skill set aligns perfectly with the Bills' fast-paced, high-powered offensive style. If he joins the team, it could mean a more explosive rushing attack, more options for Josh Allen to distribute the ball, and ultimately, more headaches for opposing defenses. But it's not just about individual players. The Bills are also focused on reinforcing their entire roster, addressing needs, and filling gaps that could be exploited by opponents. The offseason is a time of strategic moves, and every decision counts. The coaching staff, led by head coach Sean McDermott, is known for its disciplined approach, emphasizing team cohesion, discipline, and adaptability. This season, they're aiming to build upon what they've already achieved, taking the next step toward their ultimate goal, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. And let's not forget the fans. Buffalo's fan base is among the most passionate and loyal in the NFL. The Bills Mafia is famous worldwide for their unwavering support, their resilience, and their enthusiasm. Every offseason move, every rumor, every signing, and every draft pick is met with anticipation and excitement. Fans are eager for their team to not only stay competitive but to dominate and finally bring home that elusive championship. The energy in Buffalo is palpable, and you can feel it across social media, sports talk shows, and fan gatherings. The city's spirit, combined with the team's talent, makes for an electrifying atmosphere each season. Now, as the NFL draft approaches, all eyes are on Buffalo. The team has several needs, but the priority remains on strengthening the offense, bolstering the defense, and adding depth across the board. The potential re-signing of Gabe Davis could be a game-changer, providing that reliable target for Allen and ensuring continuity in the offensive game plan. Meanwhile, the pursuit of players like James Cook shows that the Bills are not resting on their laurels. They're actively looking for ways to elevate their game. Looking back at the recent history of Buffalo, it's clear that the franchise has been on a steady rise. From the days of Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas to the recent playoff runs led by Allen, the Bills have built a culture of resilience and determination. The team has faced setbacks, but each time, they've come back stronger, more focused, and more hungry for success. That's the kind of mentality that defines Buffalo football: relentless, passionate, and always aiming higher. And as fans, we should be excited about what's coming next. The offseason is a period of hope and potential, and the moves made now will shape the team's trajectory for years to come. The possibility that Gabe Davis stays, that James Cook joins the squad, and that the Bills continue to improve their roster all point toward an exciting future. It's the calm before the storm, the time when strategic decisions are made that could lead to a deep playoff run or even that elusive Super Bowl appearance. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL. Injuries, unforeseen setbacks, and tough competition can always alter the course. But if there's one thing we know about the Bills, it's that they're a team built on resilience, talent, and a never-say-die attitude. The coaching staff and front office have shown that they're willing to make bold moves when necessary, and the players are committed to bringing their best every game. So, as we watch this offseason unfold, keep in mind that the story isn't over yet. The rumors about Gabe Davis might turn into reality, or maybe the team will find other ways to enhance their offense. What's certain is that the Buffalo Bills are still very much in the hunt, still hungry for success, and still determined to make their mark in the NFL. The fans' energy, the team's talent, and their unwavering drive make Buffalo a city to watch this season. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on the latest rumors? Do you believe Gabe Davis will stay, or do you think the team might look elsewhere? Are you excited about the potential signing of James Cook? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills. Your passion fuels this team, and your voice is part of what makes Bills Mafia so special. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest news from Buffalo and the NFL, so stay tuned because the best is yet to come. Let's keep the excitement alive and continue supporting our team no matter what. Go Bills!